Okay, it's Tuesday, February 2nd, 2021. This is third Tuesday in a row I've been working on this project. I just finished the final sandblasting. Got I would call it the arms. Yeah, the arms and the ring are completed, and primers on everything. I got primer on everything. Now it's coming up with colors. I think we're going to go with silver and black. We might put some highlighting in it other than black. Silver is the request of my father-in-law, so I don't think we can go with straight, flat silver. It's got to be nice looking. So we're getting there. I'm guessing that I'll get a couple of the little parts painted up tonight with the main color. The ring and the support will not be done tonight. Probably be another couple weeks. Next week I'm doing a webinar on Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'll be unable to work on it at that time. So we'll see how far I can get along tonight before I head home for the evening. Let you know how it goes. Okay, it's a Saturday. I've lost track of how long it's been since I last worked on this project. Actually it's a couple weeks, I believe. I have been so busy with stuff at the shop, personal things, and it's snowed a few times. They're having the snowmageddon down in Texas, and up here it's just been one of those things, like it seems like I'm the only one in my neighborhood that's out pushing snow. I've got this thing painted. I painted it a metallic silver, and then I added some green highlighting to it. Now the metallic silver just doesn't feel like it has ever totally dried. It's got a weird, funny feel to it that seems to leave a little residue behind on my fingers. And I suspected if I rubbed a little bit, it would also leave a little residue behind. I think it's the metallic that they put in it. I have no idea what chemical or element or mineral or metal is in this metallic paint, but I think that's what leaves this feel behind. So it made it difficult to put the green highlighting on that I did. I put some rings, some highlighting, some, what do you call it? Green paint. Put some on here, and it makes it look a little more than just straight silver. And today we're going to finish reassembling it. I bought some quarter 20 all thread. You can buy that in various lengths: 3-inch, 6-inch, 1 foot, 18-inch, 2 foot. I have 3-foot pieces around here that I use for other stuff. I thought I'd just get some of these that were pretty close to the right length I need, use them on this and make this go faster. We'll see if that's where it actually works. I've got some a couple of stainless steel bolts. However, I don't have the type I need or in the size I need for a couple of things, and I don't have any stainless steel nuts. And so when it's all said and done, I'm going to spray paint this thing in a clear coat. Boom. Should help protect all of that for years. It will be way past my demise before anybody ever works on this again, I'm sure, if they ever work on it again. So here's everything painted up, ready to go. The base, the pillar goes on such as this. Actually, no, it goes on this way. That goes on there like that. And this goes on top of that. Like so. These will get bolted together here at these points. And then this piece goes here and bolts everything through. So we're going to start by putting this together, bolting it all through, and then we'll come up and finish that up. Okay, this height I've got set is almost perfect. I could extend it up a little bit and it would be spot on. This bolt's too long. I'm gonna cut it off so that I don't have to worry about bottoming out in this and not getting it tight enough. And I'm gonna tighten all of this up right where it is and make her work from there. So I've cut the bolt off and then I've ground the tip, and you always put a nut on before you cut. That way you can use the nut to help you thread chase if you need to. So there's our stainless steel bolt that goes on top. We got to make sure everything's sticking in here right. This is crazy. Okay, I was having issues here, so I've added a washer and a nut, and I'm going to tighten this down right there. For those of you wondering, the proper size would be a 7/16 wrench. Okay, now we're going to put the coupler, jam nut, coupler. And I'm
I'm going to turn it down as far as I can go. That means it's bottomed out against this all thread. That's solid now. Now let's see what it looks like when I reassemble everything here. So my coupler is extending above where it needs to be. This piece needs to go on top. So I'm about a ½ inch too high. And probably the easiest way for me to do this is to readjust that coupler and then cut this bolt down a little bit, because if I don't, it's gonna bottom out against that all thread. So let's readjust everything and go from there. Okay, let's see if I did this all right. If I did, we are in the middle of final assembly of the post. Okay, I'm going to put this top on here, the top ring, and we're going to attach it using these 1/4 bolts and this square nut. Let's see if I can get that in the camera. This square nut. The square nut goes underneath this part right here. The 1/4 bolt screws in from the top. Alright, my 1/4 bolt is too short, so I need to come up with a couple of bolts that are a little longer. These are a 3/4 inch, so I'm going to get a 1-inch bolt and we're going to put those in. Got some 1-inch flathead bolts here we're going to install with these 1/4 square nuts. Well, that mounts a lot better when you've got the right size. Let's see if we can do this twice. Hey, how about that? Now we even it up on the sides. Tighten them down. Since they're square nuts, they're binding on the sides of the arc, and they should stay put. Okay, there you go, folks. It's together again. Now, because of the metallic paint on here, I am going to give this a clear coat. And that'll help seal in all these bolts and everything too, make this thing last longer. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me in this thing or not. This is an N95 mask specifically for working in areas with high dust and that type of thing. I just got done spray painting my project here that I'm working on. I think this looks really, really good. A lot better than it did before I spray painted the clear coat. I think it's gonna stop all of that issue I had with the paint, that metallic paint that I put on it. So, while I let the air clear out of my shop, we'll let this dry, and in a few days we'll present it back to my father-in-law for his pleasure.
Sunday, February 21st, 2021. This thing is done. I put a clear coat of paint over that metallic paint. Man, did that help. I don't have that feeling of paint rubbing off that I had previously. So, I think we're done. As always, thanks for watching Geno's Gizmos. We'll see you in the next one. There you have it.
So that this fits here, and it can be far enough below that the bolt I want to use doesn't engage the 1/4-20. Wow, I just can't talk today. But got her done. Just gonna edit this over.